My dear students, let us learn about the concept of national income. There are a number of concepts pertaining to national income and methods of measurement relating to them. Therefore, in order to be able to understand the methods of measuring national income, we have to understand the various concepts. Now I have written the various concepts in two columns. Tonight I'll be explaining only the left-hand side of the column. So let us start. So in order to understand, we have to understand what is market price. We have to understand what is factor cost, gross, net, depreciation, indirect taxes, subsidies. Then now we have gross. Here, gross includes depreciation. And by depreciation, we mean the wear and tear of machines over time. Okay, it is included in the gross. So, D includes gross. So, when we deduct from gross the wear and tear, the cost of wear and tear, then we have net. Okay, gross ti chuan machine chia zong zong man kha gross a chuan a tel veka kha kan pai chuan net kan hmu ni. So first of all, let us start with depreciation. Now we have here depreciation. So gross, we have GDP at market price. So if we deduct depreciation, that means wear and tear of machines over time, we get net. So G has become net. Okay. NDP at market price. This one law and ulam number 2. Hey po hi gross ania. Gross satang hian depreciation hi kan may nasa nga. Depreciation kan may nas chuan. G hi ena alo chang to don ani. NDP at factor cost kan nei don ani. Tichuanin hei po hi GNP at factor cost ania. G hi depreciation kan pai chuan enge kan huang NP at factor cost. Then tuna chuan gross hi kan neya heta hianin han enta ula N kan nei ta ni net ania. Net a hian depreciation hi plus ve thung ta ila. Tichuan NNP at market price. GNP at market price kan nei ve thung don ani. Tichuan N hi kan nei le ta NDP at market price ka depreciation hi kan plus chuan enge kan nei kan ti chuan GDP at market price. Chuan net hi gross a kan chantir don chuan depreciation ka kan plus anga. Tichuan GDP at factor cost kan nei anga. Hepo hi net ani le ta a. Net hi gross a kan chantir don chuan depreciation kan plus anga. Tichuan GNP at factor cost kan nei don ani. Tichuan depreciation chu gross hi tihian gross a oma. Gross a chuan atanga depreciation kan minus chuan net kan nei don ani. Mo tichuan next slide ta kan kalang. Tichuan GDP at market price and GDP at factor cost. So the difference between market price and factor cost is indirect tax le subsidies ani mo ti chuanin enge ni indirect tax kan ti chuanin goods le services bung ro siam chua zong zong atang le service Jio service Airtel service ti te chi sang sang service kan don atanga data he kan hu te service chi sang sang atanga hei thona ate kan chuanga motor ate kan chuanga khatiang le thil siam akhoya kan khoi the tanga sarkarin chia ala ka tang kha indirect taxes ti anitani ti chuanin indirect tax is a tax okay imposed by the government on a taxpayer for goods and services rendered okay this year the government of India expect to receive from GST and excise duties, like it is 23%. Okay, so 23% from this, and this includes excise from excise duties. It is expecting 8%. Okay, and from GST, it is expecting 15%. Okay, now so 21, 22 budget. So altogether it comes to 23. Out of the 100 rupees, out of the 100%, 23 is expected from indirect tax. Okay, and subsidies is expenditure. Okay, so subsidies, it is the government of India is expecting to spend on subsidies 9%. Then subsidies to hlawkpui na ti na ni mo. Subsidies is a form of financial aid or support extended to an economic sector with an aim to promoting economic and social policy. Okay, chu mi om zia chu firms te unloading ta I khang te khanin mun danga chuan tlom de win an lo shal theya mun then khata chuan to de win an lo shal ta to de chawin an siam chuak theita khatiang to de wa siam chuak theite kha sarkarin tran puina pe a tlom zoka until the khan lo produce theina turin kha we call it subsidy mo tichuanin this is subsidy is expenditure of the government. Okay, so now the difference between market price and factor cost is indirect tax and subsidies. Okay, so we have GDP. Okay, if GDP at market price, so if we want to turn it into GDP at factor cost more, GDP at factor cost lo ni tang se heta hian market price omata factor cost anita heta chuanin GDP at market price ha chuan plus indirect taxes minus subsidies kan tia chuta chuanin factor cost ha hianin plus indirect tax plus minus subsidies ani ve thung ta ni tichuanin heti lama hian GDP at factor cost hi lo om ta ang se entirnan GDP at market price kan tianga minus indirect taxes plus subsidies tikhanin hi adan na chu ni tani heti lama market price inei chuan indirect tax hi I plus anga heti lama factor cost inei chuan indirect tax hi I minus ve thung don tani ti chumi om zia chu market price chuan indirect tax hi anei tela factor cost in anei tel lova ti na anita ti khanin kan kal zelanga next slide ta mo chiang zo ka kan ti theina turin helam so on the left hand side we have market price, on the right hand side we have factor cost. Now GNP at market price so engtin nge kan ti ang kan ti chuan heta GNP at market price atang hi factor cost ta kan chantir tu chuanin het le lampang heti lampang le 10 equal to 10 na kan da du chuan mo a intluk tlan don chuan I intluk tlang tur chuan heta hian gnp at factor cost ka zia ka nga ani la intluk tlang lo ta ni tiru heta hian plus indirect tax ka plus anga minus subsidy hi ka ti ve thung don ta ni ti chuan heta hian ale lam nen a intluk tlang ta ni ti chuan a pahnih na hianin nnp at market price kan neya nnp at market price le nnp factor cost hi kan da le photangai ta ni nnp at factor cost hi kan ziak le kan ziak anga hetilama market price ne na intluk tlan don kha chuan plus achunga mi ang tho indirect taxes minus subsidy kan ti don ni ti chuanin a heta hianin tapo hian market price bok kan nei ta a chuwang chuan gdp hei a in ang lo chu gdp hei gdp kaziak ta hi gdp le gdp chu in anga hetlama hian market price hei te hi a in ang lo ta ti chuan factor cost hi market price ka chantir don chuan indirect tax hi ka plus anga subsidy hi ka minus don ani mo ti chuan ndp at market price hi kan nei le ta a heta hian a in ang lo chu heta le lampanga ndp hi ti hian kaziak pe le me anga ndp at market price hlawkpui tur chuan ndp at factor cost plus indirect taxes minus subsidy kha katianga ti khan veilam le dinglam kha in tluk tlang ta ni mo ti chuan factor cost ta ve thung hi chuanin engtin nge kan tiang factor cost ta tanga hetlam le hetilam in tluk tlang tur chuanin gdp at market price ka zia ka nga minus indirect taxes plus subsidy ka ti ve thung don ani ti chuanin a next ta po hian factor cost ania hetlai mi hi a in ang chia hi ka ziak le anga ndp hi in ang chia ka ziak anga factor cost ne na intluk tlang tur chuanin ta hian market price ka zi anga ya minus indirect taxes plus subsidy ka ti don ani chutiang ang bok chuanin gnp ale lampang availama oma chia hi number 3 oma hi ka ziak le anga ti chuan heta hian market price ka ziak ve thunga nga chuan minus indirect taxes plus subsidy hi ka ziak ve thung don ni ti chuan hetlai mi ang chia hi ka ziak le anga namman da pali na hi lo en ula nnp at market price atangin ka minus anga factor cost le hetlampang ka inti tluk tlan tu awangin minus indirect taxes plus subsidy khan angai hlir kan ti awang khan in hre thei don ani tiru ti chuan market price a chuan I le lam ne na intluk tlan don chuan fc ya khan factor cost a indirect tax le subsidy kha in minus anga ti khan next slide ta kan kal le ang chuanin hei hi net income from abroad ti na nia hei hi four sector model kan ti I atanga lo chhuak ang kha ani ta a hei hi ta hi chuanin hei enge c plus I plus g plus export minus import kan ti kha alo ni ta a four sector model mo net income from abroad chu I ta hianin I kan hriat tura chu domestic ti kha kan hriat angai ta ni heta hianin domestic kan ti chuanin ma ni ram chung chawa thar chhuah ti na kha ni ta closed economy ti na ni ta heta hian export import kha tel lawa two sector model poni the three sector model poni the c plus I chau poni the c plus I plus g poni the ta ni tiru ti chuan domestic ania ma se ta hianin foreign ani don chuanin national kan ti ta national a chuanin I four sector model kan ti khani ta x minus m hetil tan in net income from abroad mo ti chuan in GDP emo GDP kan ti chuan domestic hinyanga GNP kan ti chuan national khani don ani hei national hei hi domestic mo ti khanin I ta hian kan han tianga in hre thiam meng GNP hi D akan chantir du chuanin minus net income from abroad. Then it will become GDP at market price. Okay, and minus here again. This is national. Hey, national ania. National ka domestica kan chantir don chuan net minus net income from abroad. Okay, then we will get GDP at factor cost. Okay, chuanin heta hian national om ta national hi domestica D kan thak tu if we want to change it into D, we have to minus net income from abroad. Okay, so then we get GDP at market price. Okay, then here we have net national income. So net national income, in order to make it into net domestic income, let us minus net income from abroad, then it will become NDP at market price. Okay, then again here D, now this is domestic. If we want to make it into national, if we want to make D into N, then we have to add net income from abroad. Okay, so then we have GNP at market price mo. Tichuan heta hianin kan plus le anga hei hi D ania D hi ena kan chantir do na wang khan net income from abroad, foreign income mo kan export le import minus net income ka, then NNP at market price mo chuan plus heta hian D ani le a chuan D kha ena kan chantir don chuan net income from abroad ti chu foreign kan export import ta kan mu kha minus po ni the plus po ni the ya ti chuan GNP at market price. Chuan GDP hei D ni ta a plus net income from abroad. Ani chuanin GNP at factor cost. So then net income from abroad. Okay, net income from abroad can be positive or it can be negative. It can be positive or negative. If export is more, okay, export is more than import, then we have positive. Okay, positive net income. Okay, if export is less than import, then we have negative net income from abroad. So in this case, GDP, GNP, okay, GNP will be less, okay, since export is less, GNP will be less than GDP, okay. So then the opposite also will happen here. So I'll go to the next slide. Thank you.